Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am doing this glittered acrylic nail, so encapsulated glitter, and then on top I am doing an acrylic sugared nail design. So these are the glitters that I am using. So this one is a Smiley's glitter, which is called Hyacinth. Don't know what the pink one is, it was just what I picked off my shelf. So I'm just gonna, there's two ways you can apply glitter. So you can put a bead of clear on your nail and then use your brush to pick up the acrylic and stick to that nail, like so. Or I prefer to get a small bead of clear, which I will do when I have finished faffing. So I prefer to pick up a clear bead and then dip it into the glitter. I just find it spreads a bit easy, so put it on the nail and then just mix it in a little bit with your brush and then just start manoeuvring that round that nail. So I've gone in first with a pink mix, and then I have picked up another clear bead and put that in to the greeny pinky goldy coloured hyacinth and put that on the nail, and then another small bead with the pink glitter on that tip. So I just wanted to put some colours that don't really match 100%. I just want to try different things at the minute. So once I'm happy with that, I'll budge them out of the way. And then I am going to cap this nail. So I'm just picking up a large bead of crystal glass from CJP. Place that near that cuticle. And then pat that so that it is flush towards that cuticle. If it starts coming down them sides, just push it back up into the centre and then start patting and pulling that down that nail. So there were a big lump of something hard in there, so I've just removed that. I don't want that spoiling the nail, so then I'll just carry on patting and pulling that down that nail. And then I'm just going to go in with another bead on that tip area, because where I took that big lump out, there's not enough acrylic in there to cover it. So just going to do that, and then I'm just going to take a look at that from all sides, and then just, while it's still pliable, I'm just going to pat that into a better shape. So once I have capped that and I'm happy with that shape, I'm just going to allow that to set before I go in and file it. Okay, so if you tap that, you'll be able to tell with the sound if it is ready for filing. So I'm going to go around that cuticle first. And then just go on to the rest of that nail. So I'll just file that until I'm happy with the shape, and then I will be back. So once I'm happy with that, I'll dust that off and clean that with some gel res. Get rid of all that dust. So next I'm just going to go in and quickly top coat this before I start the design. So I'm just going over with a no wipe top coat bang that into the lamp for a minute and I will be back. Right, so for this design I am going in with some gel paint from CJP, which is Blackjack, and a fine detailing brush. So I'm just gonna get this ready because I still had a few seconds left of that curing. So once that's come out of the lamp, I mean, you can do any design you want for this, you don't have to copy mine, but you could do absolutely everything. So I'm just going to start around that cuticle and get that neat. And then I am going to start doing the shape. So again, like I said, this is no rhyme or reason to this shape. I'm just winging this and doing what feels right. So make sure you get right down to them corners of that tip. You don't want a gap on them edges. So I'm just bringing that down that side. If you get any gel on that cuticle, wipe that off before you cure it. And then I'm just going to go in different shapes around this nail with this with this gel polish. So just paint them in. You don't want this too thick, it's just so that you can sprinkle your acrylic on top of it. So you don't want like it really clumpy. So I'm just gonna carry on till I'm happy with how much black I've got on that nail. So I am doing a white on this one as well. So I'm going to do the black first, and then I will go in and do the white second. Don't try and do both colours together if you are going to use two or more colours. Do everyone separate, otherwise you will end up with a mess. Unless that's what you want it to look like, you want different colours on it. So I'm just going to take some CJP acrylic powder in Black Magic and sprinkle that onto that wet gel polish. So you want to keep doing this till there's no shiny bits, and then just let that soak in and do its thing. So make sure you get round them corners onto them edges. So I'm just using the lid to catch most of that, because you don't want to waste your product, do you? You want to catch as much as you can. Put it back in. So once I'm happy with that, I'm just going to tap off the excess, and then I will put that under the lamp for a full minute. So as you can see, it looks nice just with the black, but I just wanted to add a bit of white in there as well. So I'm just going to take some white gel polish this time and put that onto my palette. I've cleaned my brush, and I am going to go in and do just a tiny little bit of white onto this nail as well. Okay, so I'm just going to dust that off before I start with the white. You don't want any little bits going onto your white. I mean, that looks gorgeous like that. I'd wear that. So I'm just going to add a little bit of white going into this, and a bit of fluff there, into this corner, and bring that up a little bit. And then a tiny little bit in the centre of that. So again, once I've done that, I'm just going to take, this time I'm going to take some white acrylic powder, which is Snow White, and sprinkle that on to the white polish. Just do the same again, let that soak in. Tap it off, make sure it is soaked in nice. If it ain't and it's still shiny, add a bit more. Again, make sure you get them corners. And then once you're happy with that, tap off the excess and bang that under the light again for a minute. So when that comes out, it looks like your work has been ruined, but once you've dusted that off, everything comes together. So I decided to use an harder brush, I think, in a minute, just to get all them bits off the black. Then went in and cleaned the glitter part up, and that is this set done, or this nail done, guys. Just really easy, but looks so effective. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye.